on the Academy premiere today. Join us as we speak to some of the famous faces in the cast and attending the premiere.
I am honestly shaken. I've had the same energy as I walked in about 40 minutes ago, and I am over the moon. I'm on cloud 9 right now. It's taken a lot of vulnerability to show, myself out there. I feel like, what you see online, what you see on social media, that personality, that's all being stripped away, and all you see is real and raw emotions being shown. The tears that were shed, the things that were said, and the emotions that were shown, they're real. And they're coming from a place of, someone who is a young girl navigating through life and wants to make the most out of her career.
It's only really sinking in tonight how big of a deal it is, to be honest. I've tried not to put too much focus on it because I need to focus on my racing and everything else, but it's nice to have a night to really let it all sink in. And at the end of the week, people are either going to like me or dislike me, and yeah, who knows.
And Susie's here tonight, obviously a former F1 driver. When do you think we're going to see the next one?
I'm trying to do the math for when I would potentially be there. I don't know. I'd like to say, next year or something. But I think it's something you've got to give time. It's not something you can rush, and it's got to be someone that deserves it and will be really fast, not just a box ticking exercise. I think that's really important. And who knows? It could be one of the girls that I was racing, last year, or myself, or it could be someone that was watching that was inspired. And I think that's really, really special. And even if it's not me and it's someone that's been watching, and I could help them, realise that dream, that's still quite special to me, to be honest.
The toughest moment, I think it was Miami race, because I got crashed out in both races actually, which wasn't easy to deal with, because sometimes I think it's easier if it was your mistake, because then you know what you could have changed, but if it was from external factors, it's always difficult to cope with. But I think these moments make you very strong and you learn the most from them.
You had a little photo bomber there behind you. Your sister's just joined. We just heard that lovely story about how your sister gave you her engine. What was that moment like for you?
Yes, I feel like we've been struggling in the team to get our car up there, and I remember we all had kind of bad engines, but for sure I had one of the worst, and Amna decided to switch with me, which helped me a lot, especially for the championship, to be up there in the top 5 and just to get podiums. So yeah, I was happy that she did that for me.